So I learned something about compressors today, and here's the situation. Over the years, I've got this bigger compressor, and I don't really want to start it all the time because it's got a big motor on it, and it's an old beast, but it gives me a 155, and it's a beauty. I need to clean it all up. I had to move it. It's a long story. I have this alimony situation that I'm trying to, anyway, life's not easy. But this old Webster I got, when I was 20 or something. Yeah, about 20 years old, and it's a two-stage industrial unit continuous run thing for a body shop. Anyway, I had to move it in my shop, and it is heavy, so I'm building this roller skate here so that I can move it around. But anyway, I'm working to get organized, but I had some tools stolen. I had a buddy, I thought he was a buddy, helping me out here. Anyway, I had a bunch of tools stolen, and it set me back for a while. But anyway, as you can see, I still got enough stuff in here. But these little compressors, you just saw the size difference. I'll swing back to the other one. This thing's a beast. There's the intercooler right in the center of the picture. That's the intercooler. If you ever are shopping for a two-stage compressor, if it's a good one, the second stage, or the other cylinder, so as you can see that the big piston here closest to me discharges into that intercooler, and the air is cooled between stages. Then it goes into the second cylinder. Well, if you've got a good two-stage compressor, the inlet compressor piston is much bigger than the discharge piston. So the big piston draws the air in, compresses it into the second piston through the intercooler that you see here, and you can even see the difference in the size of the pistons from the casing here. You can see that the other piston's smaller. So it discharges into the other one, and then the other piston, well, it delivers the final stroke to send it into the tank. That's a two-stage compressor, and that's what this baby is. So this thing shuts off at 155. Makes lots of good air, and but it's a 220 thing, and I don't like always starting it when I just need a little bit of air, especially in the wintertime because it's a little harder to turn. So I've been shopping for a decent little compressor. There's the size difference, these little ones that you can get. Anyway, I found, pardon the mess, by the way, I will get to that one of these days. So I've got some projects around here, and I like it. I need air often, so I went and got this DeWalt, I should say, unit today, and I couldn't believe it. So this is the reason for the video. I couldn't believe it. It's a good machine. So I bled the air off to show you how this thing works. So we got a regulated gauge and tank gauge, a couple discharges, which is nice to have two outlets. It's very nice. So I don't know why they go with this two tank idea, but I guess it makes it easier space wise. So it's a little unit. It only says it's 1.1 horsepower, but I imagine it's real 1.1 because it really does pick up quick. So I've got the air valve closed now, so I'll show you how this thing starts up, and it's awesome. You'll see it build up like you won't believe it compared to these other ones that I think they lie. But anyway, here goes. I'm doing a YouTube video, so I'll be a minute until it shuts off, and then I'll be done the video here. But this is an awesome compressor. Yeah, built by DeWalt, and it says it's continuous run, and I really believe it is, because look at that thing build air. Now this is a good compressor. Like you could actually go at a roofing job. You could have two guys on air tools, and that's what I actually bought this thing for. So it'll deliver. I mean, volume and pressure are both important. And this is not a two-stage, by the way. This is a single-stage unit. I'll show you that in a second. But it's really well built. It's a good unit. I put synthetic oil in it. And there it is. Okay. So here's the piston in the back. It's a cast iron piston. Anyway, just for anybody out there shopping for little compressors, this thing is awesome. And by the way, I got it for $288 today at Princess Auto. I've never seen it for that price. It's usually you know, 500-ish. So good luck out there, everybody, until I post again. Sorry I don't post a little more often, but anyway, it's a lot of fun and I thought I could help some guys out. Take care. Bye.